Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a 25 facts about me. They're just going to be kind of random, because you know when you're sitting there and you're trying to think of 25, well, facts about yourself and you think, oh my god, I'm so boring. Because it's kind of hard to think about 25 facts about me. Anyway, let's start. Number one. I think I mentioned this in another video, but my actual name is Rowan. My surname is Osgathorpe, and I believe that is a Scandinavian surname. But I was born and raised in the UK. My parents were born and raised in the UK, and I believe that goes on for quite a long time. I was swinging around my hairbrush, I don't know why. So yeah, that kind of leads on to fact number two. I quite often get people asking me if I'm from Russia, if I'm Polish. I've had Lebanese. I've just had, just in general, like Eastern Europe, but no, I'm not. And that's not even without, it's like without them even seeing my surname. So I don't know where that comes from, but yeah, hope that answers any questions you might have had. So that was two facts. God. Fact number three, I have 3 cats, which most of you have probably already seen. So we've got Bagel, who is the oldest. She is, well, we don't really know. I think we kind of guesstimate about 10 or 11, but she was a stray when we got her, so she was, you know, kind of unknown age. But yeah, she is definitely the oldest. I've had her now for about 7 years, I think. She's actually sat down here now. But I know if I pick her up she'll probably get a bit grumpy with me, so I'm not going to. Then we've got Loki, who is actually Dave's cat. When we first moved in, he kind of got it into his head that he really, really wanted a cat. And we had a Bagel, and then we got Loki. And he is... probably, I think he's over a year now. And then we got Bilbo, because Loki was basically stressing out Bagel quite a lot because he was so like hyperactive and he needed someone to play with. So then we got Bilbo, and yeah, he's actually only about 6 months old. So they're all my cats. We've also got 5 rats. So 4 of them are actually ours. So we have Toast, Biscuit, Daisy and Tea. I don't know where, pause there, I'm just like, how many? And then we were looking after somebody's 2 rats, but unfortunately one passed away a little while ago. So now we've got Baby left, and she is currently living with our other rats, and they all get along great. Except when Daisy and Baby fight a little bit, because Daisy's a bit of a bully. But they also sleep together, so I think they're actually good friends too. I don't know. You kind of lose track of how many facts you've done. I think I've done 4. Oh, Jesus. Okay, my favourite drink is tea. I am absolutely obsessed with it. Fact number 5 is I'm actually addicted to caffeine, which I discovered the other day, because when I filmed my last video I was feeling really rubbish and I had this headache coming on, which I'd had the day before, and I was just like, oh god, what is it? And then my boyfriend was just like, you're probably having caffeine withdrawals. I thought it was a joke, but then I drank some coffee because we ran out of tea bags, and my headache's gone away and I feel great again. So, yep. But I'm not giving up tea, so just have to keep making sure that I've got a heavy stock of caffeine. Fact number 6. I am petrified of spiders. It's completely irrational. I don't know why. I'm so scared of them. I don't mind those like itty bitty, teeny tiny spiders. You know, like the money spiders. They're completely fine. But anything that gets, if it's even slightly bigger than that, it's just, I can't deal with it. I actually said to Dave, I was just like, if you ever scare me with a spider, I'll probably just dump you on the spot, because I'm that scared. So like cat hair floating around my room. Fact number 7. I am incredibly messy. I'm not a very tidy person. I try, because in the back of my head I want everything to be like clean, and you know when you go on like Pinterest and just look at other people's pictures of their houses or their house tours and you go, oh my god, everything looks so neat and so tidy. Loki? Loki? they love me how I enjoy my videos. But yeah, I'm not, like, I love the, like, seeing them and everything, but I can never actually keep my house looking like that. I tend to try, and I'll have, like, maybe a day where everything's looking pretty cool, and then the next day it's just all gone to shit, pretty much. So, yeah, that's fact number 7. I probably should have written these down so I could, like, tick off each one, but I didn't, I'm just winging it. So, fact number 8, I have 3 tattoos. I actually got this. It's kind of hard to show. I'm just like, eh. I got this one not that long ago, actually. I got this last year. When did I get it? I got it after August. I think I might have got it in August, but like the end of August. But yeah, that was my first tattoo. I'd wanted a tattoo for ages, but I was so scared of actually going into a tattoo place and everything. Well, I mean, anywhere new for me is kind of scary. But yeah, I did, I don't know, one day I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to do it, and I did it. It happened. And then my second one was this one on my ankle. Yeah, this one here, as you can see, I'm not even wearing any socks, like, bear with me guys. But I'm wearing pyjama bottoms. But yeah, this is a rat paw print, which I really wanted to kind of represent all the rats I've had in the past who've passed away. And then I got that. Oh my god, it's like trying to think. I feel like I got that in November. We're just going to say November because I can't remember. And then literally about like 2 weeks later or something, I saw a design which I fell in love with. And that was quite impulsive, but I don't regret it at all. But I got this done. And I feel like this tested me like quite a lot. I've always considered myself to have quite a high pain tolerance, but this one, I think it took 4 or 5 hours because I had it done in one sitting, and yeah, it got to the point where I was just like, I don't know if my skin can take much more. But I am in love with it. I try and show it off as much as possible, and every time I see it in the mirror I'm just like, oh, that's mine. But yeah, it's awesome. I'll actually link the tattoo designer who did it down in my description box below, because the name, I can't remember how to pronounce it. I know his first name's Igor, but I can't remember his last name, so I will definitely link his Instagram or his Facebook down in the description box below, so you can check out his other work, because it's all awesome and it's ridiculous. And I don't know what fact this number is, so I'm just going to pop it up here somewhere. I'm just going to say number 9. Fact number 9. I used to read all the time as a kid. I used to be obsessed with reading, but recently for some reason I just don't read enough anymore, and I really should, because I miss it. I've bought a ton of books to read, because I am, like, I feel like that's kind of like a New Year's resolution for me, is just to read more. So I've got loads of books that I need to read, and I really need to start. Fact number 10 is that I am currently at uni again, because I dropped out before, but I'm back studying psychology and I'm really enjoying that, but it's currently only my first year. God, I thought there was a spider on me. Number 11. Oh, number 11. My hair is red, clearly, but I actually went to a hairdresser's about a year ago because I really, what is happening here? I really wanted, let's just like smooth that out, let's have like decent hair for like one video. I wanted red hair and I was like desperate for it, and I was kind of too scared to do it myself because I knew that I was going to have to like bleach it and everything. So I went to a hairdresser's and she basically told me it wasn't going to suit me. She said, no, I wouldn't do that, I wouldn't go red. And I was like, oh. And because I considered her to be someone who like knew what she was talking about, I didn't go red. I didn't go red for a very long time. I ended up going, I almost forget to turn my phone off. Got rid of it. Yeah, so I went dark purple first, which I love that colour. Then I let that fade because I thought I was going to grow my hair out. And then I went back to purple. And then I just had a day where I woke up and I just thought, I'm going to go red. I'm gonna do it. Well, actually more pink, but it ended up turning out quite red anyway. But yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna do it, and I did it, and I like it. I don't know, I feel like it suits me, but you know when you think something, but everyone else is like, no, what are you doing? But yeah, it worked out. So I am just gonna say, don't necessarily listen to people you think know what they're talking about, because they might not. Ooh. Fact number 12, my favourite colour is like burgundy, pretty much. You'll notice that half of my clothes just seem to be burgundy. When I eventually redo my nails, they're actually going to be in a burgundy colour because I am obsessed. The amount of lipsticks I have in various shades of like a burgundy colour is a tad obsessive. No one needs that many lipsticks in that like colour, but every time I see one I'm like, I need it, I need to have it. My old favourite colour actually used to be purple, but now it's like a mix of purple and red. So yeah. Fact number 13. I was stung by a bee on my eyebrow. I can't remember exactly what happened. I feel like somebody threw somebody's hat into a bush when I was in primary school, junior school. I can't even remember, it's like so far back. I think it's like junior school, the one I'm thinking of. Yeah. Anyway, like someone threw a hat. I don't know who it was. It might have been me, it might be someone else. But someone threw it into a bush, and the guy who's obviously like owns that hat tried to get it back, but he like disturbed a nest that no one really knew about, and these like wasps just flew about, and I got one and it got me on the eyebrow, but as soon as it got me, like I flung it away with my finger, so I actually got stung on my little finger as well. But it was quite painful, but it never really like swelled up to anything, so that's alright. And I also learned that I'm not allergic to them, so that's also a good thing. Fact number 14, I used to have horse riding lessons when I was younger, and I loved it, but I was also quite scared of it. Like I loved it and I was scared, and it was a bit of a mash. Like whenever I'd have a lesson, like in my stomach, I'd feel all weird because I was so excited, but I was also so nervous, and it was just the weirdest thing. Which leads me to my next fact, which is I also used to do ballet and tap when I was younger, and I actually really enjoyed tap, and I feel like it's probably just because you create all of this noise with your feet. But yeah, I used to actually be quite active as a kid. Fact number, are we on number 16? Possibly. I feel like I'm just going to be like, yeah, this is 25 facts about me, but it's probably going to be more just because I can't actually keep track of what I'm talking to you about. But fact number 16 is that I actually didn't really get into makeup until I was about 18. Like I liked it, but I didn't really ever get into it until I was about 18. And I didn't become as kind of obsessed with it as I am now until like a couple of years ago. So yeah, I used to be terrified of even wearing like bright colours on my lips because I was scared of people judging me. Fact number 17 is I used to care way too much about what people thought, which meant I didn't do things I actually liked, like wearing dark lipstick. Which, yeah. Fact number 18 is that I never used to wear heels because I was too afraid that I looked too tall. I am 5'7", so with some heels I can get pretty tall, but I don't really care about that anymore. But yeah, I never used to really wear them when I was younger because I was like, oh my god, I'm so tall, and a lot of my friends were like naturally just a bit shorter than me, and that was enough to, you know, set off that weird like self-consciousness about that. Which leads me to fact number 19, is I used to be horribly self-conscious about my forehead. I actually had a full fringe, or like a massive side fringe, until pretty much last year, which is when I decided that it was time to start growing it out, which was a little bit hit and miss because I went through phases where it was getting quite long, but then I'd be like, oh, actually, I wouldn't mind cutting it back in. So I cut it back in, and I'm like, oh, after like a week, and then I want to grow it out. And the very last time I cut it, I instantly regretted it, and I've let it grow out since. I don't really mind my forehead anymore. I don't know why I was so afraid of it when I was younger. Like, I'm still a little bit like, I feel like it's one of my worst features, but I don't know. I don't know. Some people always like, what are you even talking about? It looks fine. And I'm just like, you don't understand. It's this thing in my head. I don't know, well, as a kid, like, it's definitely way too big for the rest of my face. Like, I look at some pictures and I look kind of like an alien boy, so it's not great. But fact number 20. Oh man, we are so close now. Oh, cat is just being so weird. I'm incredibly indecisive, and also if you put me on the spot when I'm ordering food, I kind of freak out and I might order something I don't even want. A really, really good example of this was like when I was still eating meat and things, when you go to McDonald's, you know, you like kind of order food, and I would always forget to order a drink, so then they'd be like, oh, what drink do you want? And I'd always just be like, Coke. I don't even like Coke that much, but I'd always say Coke. And I mean, eventually it kind of got to the point where I'd be like, oh, Fanta, because I love Fanta. Why would I never say that? But I'd always be put on the spot and I'd be like, Coke, because it's the first thing that would come into my head, and I'd be like, fucking hate Coke. Why did I order it? It's just ridiculous. But yeah. Fact number 21 is that I have one sister who is younger than me but looks older than me, which really used to grind my gears when I was younger, because yeah, she could pretty much get away with looking 18 when she was about 16, and it used to stress me out so much because I'm pretty sure at like, oh, when was it? I'm pretty sure we went to go and watch a film and it was like 15 or over, and I got ID'd for it and I was 15 or 16, I can't remember which, and I was so annoyed about that because it's just But anyway, yeah. Fact 22. Oh god. Oh, I know. This isn't exciting. It's not even exciting. One of my absolute favourite things is French bread. I am obsessed with it, and Thai bread actually, but for like French bread, there's something about it. And apparently my parents, instead of giving me like sweets and things when they're walking around the shop to quiet me, used to give me like the end of a French stick, and it is literally one of my favourite things to eat, like a fresh French stick bread is like the best thing ever. So good, so good. Seriously, I'm like craving it right now. But yeah, can't have any of that. Fact number 23. I'm beginning to really like get a bit stuck because like, what have I said? What do you want to know? Fact number 23. Let me think. Fact number 23. When I was a kid, I used to sometimes like wish that I would turn into another animal, so I wouldn't have to be like a person anymore, so I could like, you know, turn into like a bird so I can fly around, or like a cat so I can jump over things easily. I don't know if that's a common thing or not, but yeah, it's something I used to do. Fact number 24 is also something I used to do as a kid, and I think this is actually quite common because I've seen a lot of people say this like on the internet, is that when we were in the car, I used to imagine an animal running like beside it. And it might have been a horse, or it might have been a big cat, but I always used to imagine something running alongside the car. Was that fact number 24? Oh, fact number 25. It's not even a big thing, but I used to be, like, get car sick when I was younger. And also, bonus, my parents have told me that when I was really young, I would refuse to fall asleep in the car, and actually apparently would used to like swish my head backwards and forwards on the car seat with my eyes like wide open, looking like death because I needed to sleep. I would refuse to do it. Woo! But yeah, that is 25 facts about me, and damn, that is harder than you think it's gonna be. I think I'm probably gonna look back on it and just realise that I've actually missed out questions, or I've said too many, but yeah, some facts about me, so I hope you feel like you know me better, because, yeah, I don't know. Well, I get people to comment on my videos, and I comment back, obviously, because I feel like I should, and it's nice to kind of, you know, appreciate those people who've commented on your videos. But you don't really know that much about me, but now you know a little bit more, even though it might just be a little bit random and meh. But anyway, like the video if you like it. Good. Comment to let me know what you think, and also don't forget to subscribe if you want to. But I will see you next time, which reminds me, I'm going to quickly add this in. I set up a Facebook page recently, which is linked on my main channel, along with my Instagram, my Snapchat, and my blah 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 blah, because I feel like I've got so many links going on now. But I'm actually filming videos now on, well, for Friday and Sunday. So those are my 2 days I'm going to be uploading, because I've got to try and now work it around uni. And I was also trying to think of days that would be good for other people, and I'm hoping, like, I've picked some decent days. I might occasionally do like a bonus video in the week, I don't know. It's going to depend like if I'm having a busy week or not, but those are my 2 days. Anyway, I will leave you alone now, and yeah,